Scott Snap here. I'm back again from the Closing the Snap Mortgage team with Loan Depot in Findlay, Ohio. This is episode 2 in our series on VA loans. And again, if you tuned in last week, if you didn't, go watch it, by the way. But if you did, if you tuned in last week, you know that our goal through this series is to educate our veterans, and we want to get 5 veterans to apply for home ownership with us. So if you know a veteran, you share this with them. If you're a realtor and you know that somebody's a veteran that's out there looking at houses for you, please get them over to us. Hit us in the direct messages, private messages. We'll make contact with them for you. But today's episode, we're going to talk about one of the biggest myths that I hear, which is a property is really tough to get through a VA loan. This is probably one of the most common things I hear. It's so tough to get a house through VA loans. And it boils down to this. The VA is just simply concerned with the safety of the veteran. So there's really 4 basic condition issues that come up. Number 1, they want to have handrails on stairs for safety issues, so there's no risk of anyone falling and getting hurt. That's a simple fix. It doesn't have to be a super fancy handrail. It just has to have a handrail for safety. If the house is older than 1978 and there's chipped paint, they want that cleaned up and painted. Okay, you don't have to be Pablo Picasso and get it out there and paint it. It's not the paint, it's the chipped paint. So clean up the chips, brush over it, touch it up, and you're good. If you're anywhere where there's a sink, a bathroom, a kitchen, maybe you've got a sink in your laundry room, anything like that, you're going to need a GFCI outlet within 36 inches of the water. So near the sink, GFCI outlet. Simple thing to change. And the last one, and I see this so often, and this one always blows my mind, a hot water heater should have a pressure relief valve on, and that prevents it from exploding, which is kind of important. But so many times those are not on there, so make sure there's a pressure relief valve on the hot water heater with the drip tube that comes off. Those are 4 simple things that we can take care of before an appraiser ever even gets there, and the house will typically pass VA every time with those things taken care of. One of the things I hear a lot is it's got old wiring. It won't pass. There's no rule that says there can't be old wiring. Most of what you hear is a myth. Remember, those are your 4 big things. Again, 5 veterans apply for home ownership. Tune in next week for episode 3, and we're going to talk about some of the myths around how hard it is for the veteran to qualify credit-wise. We'll talk to you then.